We will now discuss about one of the vital topics of the day, that is drug abuse, especially drug addiction by our youth, which has become a malady troubling the society. What is a drug? In the normal course, a drug is considered as medicine. You would have seen in the chemist shops, they will put that board, chemist and druggist. Drug means medicine. But in the modern parlance, drug is not only medicine, drug also intoxicating material. By consumption of that, you get a heady feeling and people slowly, by and by, become victims to that drug and become drug addicts and drug dependent. What are the various kinds of drugs which are available? Especially countries like Pakistan and all that. Pakistan, Afghanistan, they grow these and export these. They are marijuana, cocaine, brown sugar, heroin, etc. How does the drug addiction start? When a small quantity of drug is taken, the person gets a feeling of comfort. And slowly it takes over, and that person gets used to taking that drug and slowly becomes dependent. Why does one become dependent and become a drug addict? One is poor self-image. He or she thinks that I am no good. I have a lot of drawbacks. By taking a drug, that feeling of comfort and feeling of goodness comes. Then, rejection by the group. If one is a player and he consistently makes mistakes and people make fun of him, he feels rejected and he starts taking drugs. Sometimes it is curiosity. The other person is taking. Let us see what happens when I take. Sometimes it is wrong information. People come and tell you, take some drug and you see how enjoyable it is. You will feel good. So these are the various reasons. Sometimes it is loneliness also. When person sits down and there is nobody to talk to, he will take drugs and feel comfortable by himself. Many a times, anger can also be one of the reasons. To show his anger and to show his manliness and powerfulness, a person might become drug addict. What exactly is drug addiction? Drug addiction is a brain disease. It goes and affects certain part of the brain by which that knowing fully well that it is harmful to the health or society, the person continues to take that drug. You have seen alcoholics, drunkards. They know drinking alcohol is bad for them, bad for their health, bad for their family. Financially it ruins them. Yet they will go and drink limitless. They know it, but yet they cannot overcome. This is drug addiction. How to overcome drug addiction? One is by counseling. Parents, when they notice children are inclined to that, they should counsel or take the help of a professional counselor or doctor. The best person is a person who has been a drug addict and has overcome. You know an organization called Alcoholics Anonymous. They help alcoholics or drunkards to rehabilitate. And who are these people? Most of the time, the erstwhile drunkards who have overcome that habit, they teach them. And the person who has overcome drug addiction is the best and most convincing counselor. So, parents, doctors, counselors, and people who have overcome drug addictions, these people are the best people to make a person overcome drug. But the thing goes without saying is that the person who has drug addiction should have the inclination or the will to overcome. Without his desire, his will, nothing can happen. This problem is so rampant and damaging the society. Government has made an act penalizing the people who consume drugs. That is known as NDPS Act, Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. There is a section called Section 27. It says, even if you possess a pinch of drug, you can be penalized by minimum, mark my words, 1 year of rigorous imprisonment, minimum 50,000 rupees fine. And if you consume, one cannot escape, because once it goes into the bloodstream, that drug can be detected for 48 hours. So we have to advise, especially our young people, not to fall victims to this drug. And drug addiction is bad. One should know the causes of drug addiction. One should also know the remedies which are available. If we do this, it will be helpful to us, and we can also help others to prevent them from becoming drug addicts.